Just how old is the ancient art of fishing? Dating back as far as 40,000 years ago, isotopic analysis has determined that early man's diet heavily consisted of freshwater fish, proving that seafood was an essential part of survival even during the Paleolithic era. Today, fishing is regularly featured on numerous hit television shows and exists not only as a well-respected craft and occupation, but also as a widely practiced hobby.
I've been fishing for around 30 years. I think the thing that got me the most was riding on the boat with, family and friends, and everything went smooth as long as I was fishing.
My love for fishing started at a very young age. First time I was ever taken fishing, I was 6 years old. I fell in love with it right then and there. Started out as a recreational fisherman. I slowly kept garnering interest, reading magazines as much as I could. Growing up in the city, you didn't have a lot of fishing opportunities. The older I got, the closer to the water I got, the more time I spent on the water. As a captain, I've seen the recreation side of it grow exponentially. From billionaires to anybody coming off of a 9-to-5 job, going out into their kayak or fishing off the bank. The sport has really grown.
Whether it's an unforgettable memory on the lake with a parent, a bonding weekend with friends, or even a quiet, introspective outing on the water alone, the joy of pulling in a catch can be an invigorating and indescribable feeling, while the passion for the sport is felt far and wide. Living in the moment and riding the momentum of a fruitful day on the water can carry consequences.
It's very easy to get caught if you're not following rules and regulations.
What state you're in, you're going to need a fishing license. You're going to want to have that with you when you go fishing. But you also want to be mindful of what type of species you're going to be fishing for. You want to be sure that you're going to be catching species that are legal to catch. Fishing is a privilege and a responsibility, and most fishermen out there follow the rules. They understand that it's important to take care of the environment and the ecosystem, but there's some that don't care. And so it's unfortunate that people don't adhere to the rules and regulations of their local fishing spots.
While limitations put on the size or number of fish per outing can be disappointing to hopeful anglers, obeying your state's fishing regulations are absolutely necessary. The striped bass, one of the most prized sporting species in all the Atlantic seaboard, was on the brink of extinction in the 1980s. But due to the implementation of carefully considered regulations, the stripers' numbers now thrive, preserving the ecosystem and ensuring the long-term sustainability of the sport remains the #1 priority for fishing and wildlife organizations.
I get it. I'm a fisherman. Been fishing for years. I understand that thrill, bringing home that stringer of fish or that cooler full of fish, but it's really important for you to stay within your slot limits. Don't overfish so that it's there for generations and generations to come.
I feel like if fishermen did have a good experience every time they went out, then I feel like they wouldn't keep as many fish, or they wouldn't keep any fish, because they have the confidence that they can go out there the next day and catch more. So as long as you have the right tools, you'll catch fish constantly anyway.
King Pacific Corporation wants fishermen to set out on the waters with respect and confidence. After all, their line of lobster, crab, and freshwater fish attractants were conceived and invented by career fishermen. It all started with a vision to juice up their fishing methods and ensure more consistent prosperity.
Gooch Juice was a labor of love, a formula for attracting lobster and crab. It was developed by two brothers that are fishermen. They took about 6 or 7 years to develop the perfect formula. It was a product that was created out of passion, and when products are created out of passion, they're usually pretty good. When other people saw the success of Gooch Juice with these two brothers, and they started using it, getting success, and then their friends started using it and getting success, it really caught like wildfire. On the West Coast, it's really become a phenomenon, if you will. Before they knew it, they saw their product on a shelf, and now it's anywhere from San Diego to Alaska.
The first thing I did was open it up and smell it.
Of the Crawl offers an all-natural, high-viscosity Gooch Juice, formulated for attracting lobsters, crabs, and pelagic game fish, greatly increasing your chances with hoop netting or rod and reel fishing in both salt and fresh water. Designed for use with bait cages, Gooch Pads slowly releases an irresistible aroma, maximizing attraction reach and keeping those crustaceans coming. The wild success and popularity of Gooch Juice paved the way for a slew of other innovations, exploding into the market with 2 flagship enterprises.
When we developed Killshot, we wanted an attractant that would be compact and portable for the on-the-go fishermen.
I really like the bottles, because the bottles bottles fit in your pocket. They fit on your belt loop. Anywhere you want to put it, you can put that. I enjoy using Kill Shot, especially since it's easy to carry.
Kill Shot was developed based on the original Goose Juice formula with a minor tweak.
The day I was going out with King Pacific to take them fishing, I expressed my concern over weather conditions due to rain and wind, but said we'd still give it our best on trying to catch fish. We had to hide under a bridge, it was raining, and the next thing you know, Justin broke out a lure and sprayed Kill Shot on it. In my head, I'm going, that stuff's not gonna work, neither is that lure. And lo and behold, on the first cast, boom, he slammed about a 2.5 pound peacock. I openly said on the boat after that, okay, now I believe.
Enter Zombie Baits, 100% freeze-dried worms and ghost shrimp. With all their original hormones, enzymes, and flavors still intact, Zombie Baits appear to rise from the dead when immersed and hydrated in water. Now, Zombie Baits looks, feels, and smells like live bait, saving time, effort, and money with a 2-year shelf life.
Most fishermen fish with either some type of lure or live bait. The problem with lures are that they don't always fool the fish, and they can be quite costly, $15-20 a piece. Live bait is hard to keep alive. It's got to be climate controlled. It's a hassle to hook.
Zombie Baits, I can actually carry those in my pocket out to the lake and not have to worry about carrying night crawlers in a cooler. They're very durable. The best thing about it is the variety that they have. They have a variety of colors that work in any condition, so it's good to just have all of them on hand.
We want to create innovative, unique, different products that enhance people's fishing experience. And that's what we do. That's what we did with Goose Juice. That's what we're doing with Zombie Baits. But more than that, we want people to be excited about fishing.
King of the Crawl, Zombie Baits. Quality fishing scents and gears designed, tested, and produced by fishermen. To discover the full line of game-changing products, visit King of the Crawl or zombiebaitsus.com.